This is WBGL, and that is We the Kingdom. And it just so happens a band with a slightly similar name is actually here this morning, and they're called We the Least. Hello, guys.
Hey.
So come on up to the mics and introduce yourselves. And I think this is pretty cool. As you do that, I want to listen to this very interesting thing that you guys brought along here. I'm getting lost in your millennial talk. Now, before we get to know you guys, tell me about that song.
Oh my goodness. So I could rant about this for like an hour, but I'll try to sum it up for you. So I actually am a very slow songwriter. It takes me like years to write songs, but this song, you can ask the guys, I wrote in like one night because I'm just so passionate about it.
Okay.
So I'm a millennial, but this could also apply to like the Gen Z generation. But it's so frustrating today with dating because you just get all these messages from people online and like guys, and nobody like asks you out on a date, and it's just, it never goes anywhere, and it's so frustrating.
Okay, so for those that have been out of the dating scene for a minute, explain what that is like, please.
So, I mean, I'm on Instagram and Snapchat, and I just, like, there's certain guys that just message me all the time, but they never want to hang out in person. And so it's so frustrating. It's like, do you want to keep talking, and are we going to get married over Skype? Like, it's so frustrating. So that's what millennial talk is all about.
Well, you're in the band with two other millennials. Now, I understand one of them's your brother, one of them's not. So what's the deal, guys? Why are we not asking girls out on?
Yeah, what's the deal?
You know, I feel like Nathaniel and I, we trek a different path. I feel like we know from Michaela's experiences that we should not do what those guys are doing to Michaela.
There you
That's
go.
true.
There you go. So these guys are from Mendota, Illinois, right here in the WBGL listening area, and I love the fact. So we had a listener write in and said, hey, you guys should have We the Least on. And I said, do you mean We the Kingdom? Because that's the band we just heard, Holy Water. We love We the Kingdom. Do you guys like We the Kingdom? They're great.
Yeah, they're great.
And she said, no, I'm talking about We the Least. And they're from Mendota. They're right here in the listening area. And so she sent me a video of you guys, and I thought, we got to do this. So you have a millennial talk song. So you're self-proclaimed millennials. So there are certain things that you're not supposed to know about, right? I'm going to play a few of these things.
Okay.
And then we'll see if you're true millennials here. Okay. Do you have the headphones on? Let's see.
I do.
You're not supposed to know what this is right here.
Yesterday.
So you don't know what that is.
Oh, yeah.
Okay.
I don't have headphones, but
And that is who? Who's singing that?
The Beatles.
The Beatles. Very good. Okay, they're 1 for 1 so far. That's pretty good with We Least. Okay, here's the second thing that you're definitely not supposed to know what this is right here. Okay, they're doing air guitar. All right, give it to me. What is that?
Don't Stop Believin', Journey.
There you go. By Journey. They're 2 for 2. You're not supposed to know what this is right here.
I'm looking for a reason. Rolling through the night to find my reason.
Did you guys grow up listening to WBGL? I heard a rumor about that.
We did.
Really?
So this is very like crazy.
Yeah.
No
Surreal.
doubt. Their name is We the Least, and we want to get you to know them. So stay with us, and they'll be back with us in just a bit.
WBG.
So I feel like we should have Lauren Daigle and our in-studio band, We the Least, like do a little duet, because while the song's playing, they're singing in studio. Like it was kind of like stereo. It was pretty cool. So Michaela and Nathaniel and Dell are here. They're from Mendota, Illinois. From a listener request, he said, you got to have these guys in the studio. And so your band is called We the Least. And I was wondering if you could tell us, because bands love to explain their name.
Yes.
What does that mean? What is We the Least?
So We the Least is based on a Bible verse. It's John 3:30, which says, he must become greater and I must become less.
Excellent. I also hear it's a local hotel room.
Yes, it is. So it's funny. Last night we stayed in a hotel and we were supposed to be in room 321.
Okay.
But somebody ended up being in that room. And so they moved us to room 330.
Now, you didn't walk in on them, did you?
Well, we didn't.
tried to.
We definitely tried to open the door.
How does that happen in hotels anyway? You'd think there'd be a system for this kind of thing, wouldn't you?
We were confused.
Yeah, it was strange.
So then they send We the Least to room 330, which your band name happens to be based on, John 330.
Yes.
That's pretty cool.
Crazy.
Yeah.
So how long have you been making music together? Are you all from Mendota here in the listening area?
Yeah, we're from Mendota. We've actually been making music a little bit longer than we've been doing our own stuff. So we actually started with classic rock covers.
All right.
Which is probably why we did so well in that first game.
Yeah, where you nailed it. That was good.
And so we started off with some classic rock, and then we kind of transitioned into CCM realm and singer-songwriter realm, and from there the rest is history, I guess.
That's pretty cool. So if you had to say what message your band is kind of trying to put out and share with people, about boil that down a little bit, what would that be?
I mean, I would say we the least. So we want to be the least of everything that we're doing. Like, we're a bunch of goons. Like, we are.
Well, you're on the right show then.
Perfect. So we're just crazy. We mess up all the time, and like that's okay. Like we want the glory to be God's through everything that we do. So
I love this song you guys shared with me before you came here. It's called "Made You Too." I was wondering if you do a little bit of it and just tell us what that's about.
Yeah, for sure. Made You Too, I actually wrote. I have gone through years of just like self-doubt and not valuing who I am as a person, and I'm sure a lot of people can relate to that. And I really struggled with that for a long time, and I was on Instagram one day, and one of my friends had shared a quote that was talking about how just easy it is for us to look at the sunsets and the ocean and just everything that God's created, and that's how I connect with him a lot. But then we turn around the next second and look at ourselves in the mirror, and we're just so disappointed with who he's created us to be.
Yeah.
And then at the end it said, as if he didn't create both. He made us and the sunsets.
Wow.
And so it just really, really hit me. It was one of those moments. And so I wrote a song about it. So I hope
Very
you guys
cool.
like it.
We the Least is in studio with their song "Made You Too."
You watch the stars shine. They never ask me why I put them there. The sun knows just when to rise. If it felt unqualified, there'd be no lie. Each heartbeat you feel is part of my design. You'll be chasing your worth until you know you're mine. Oh, how easy you can stand and on and look out at the ocean, stare in wonder as the mountains touch the sky, and every sunset painted by an artist who makes no mistakes. Why can't you see yourself that way? I made you too. I made you too. I made you too. I made you too. I made you too.
Man, I love that. So you can hear the message of that. So hopefully you're listening and hearing that this morning. The same sunrise that everybody's been getting so excited about seeing in the mornings. God made that. God made you too. Don't you like We the Least? They're awesome. If you want to check them out, just text the word "least" to 866-917-9245, and we'll get to know them a bit more. Well, we want to say hi to our friends listening to WBGL this morning. Now, Mom texting in didn't give her name, but she said, "We the Least." Let me check. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 exclamation points. Love them already in the messages of their songs, heart emoji.
Thank you so much.
So these are new friends. Their name is We the Least. So we got 2 siblings here, Nathaniel and Michaela. And then we got Dell, the buddy. They're all from Mendota, Illinois. And we've been kind of getting to know them just a little bit. If you want to check them out, just text the word "least" to 866-917-9245. So I understand that you guys have auditioned to sing the national anthem at Wrigley Field, the home of all of our beloved Chicago Cubs. Now, what do we have to do in order to get them to put that through?
We don't know.
Not
We
sure.
actually sent it in, and then we had a few people texting us like, "Oh, we have connections. We're gonna try to get you in," and then COVID happened, so we're
Yeah,
not
that was
sure
the big kicker. I
if
think
that's why. But
We look forward to hearing you guys and some more of your music here in just a couple of minutes. I want to check this one out that you guys have. It's called. Well, okay, wait. I'm gonna do this first, I guess.
yes,
Well, you better get ready for a brand new day.
Cardinals fans love it when we do this, by the way.
Hey, Chicago, what do you say?
White Sox fans too.
The Cubs are gonna win today.
All right, you're the band. Sing along with them. Get the drum going
They're
too.
singing,
Yeah.
Go Cubs, go! Go Cubs, go!
This is good.
Hey, Chicago, what do you say? The Cubs are gonna win.
See, I knew we wouldn't regret having you guys on. This is so good. We the Least. Text Least to 866-917-9245. So this is a song they have called Spoons. I wonder what this is about.
So what you're trying to say is your story's done, and your chances of a better life are next to none. And did I happen to hear you right? Sure, you slipped on some pills, brother. Can't you see you're only in the first course of your meal? And I've been there too. Life ain't being nice to you. You got nothing else to lose. It's never in between. Sometimes you get leftovers, sometimes all you can eat. Oh, oh. So if you're feeling tired and the clouds won't roll away, and you're down right to the wire, don't you know dessert is coming soon? So hold on to your spoon.
I love it. So dessert is coming. Hold on to your spoon. And I'm hearing just this like really loud and clear like message of encouragement coming from you guys. It seems like that's a lot of what you're about.
Yeah.
We the Least. If you want to check them out. Aaron says, hello, I'm so happy to be you guys' new friend. Just text, oh, wait a minute. Uh-oh, they said I was on board with We the Least until the Cubs song.
So sorry.
Just kidding. Still love them. Okay, somebody else saying We the Least. Just hit me in a way that I've never been hit before. They said I've been going through so much right now, and I don't look at myself in a way that I should. And they shared that they just recently renewed their faith, and they still feel distant from God. This is a text we just got, but they're constant in prayer daily. They needed that song. So thank you for listening. Want to get to know them? Text the word LEAST, 866-917-9245. We'll be back with them in a few minutes. This is WBGL. Happy Friday. And so the band We the Least is in studio. Now, we forgot our studio audience and COVID and all the stuff, so you're going to have to cheer for yourselves. All right, here we go. The band We the Least is here. Woo! Okay, that's great. That's great. Yeah. They're from Mendota, Illinois, right here in the WBGL listening area. In fact, the way it worked was somebody likes you guys and texted us and said, hey, you should have this band on. And we were like, all right, that's cool. Let's see. Who is on this phone?
Jonathan!
Whoa, who is yelling at me?
It's Josh and Nick.
Oh, it's Josh and Nick.
You know, Michaela and Nathaniel. We the Least. I couldn't be more proud if I was there holding the light. You guys are awesome.
hi, Josh and Nick. We
What's
love you
up,
guys so much.
What's up, brothers?
You guys are awesome. You guys are awesome. Michaela's already got me crying. I can't deal with it. I'm going to be 20 in April. Can you believe it?
Happy
Wow.
early birthday.
Josh and Nick, just some of you guys, as many fans checking in. I love that. We also heard from, if you want to get to know these guys, and their message is just incredible. There's so much encouragement. And tell us one more time the Bible verse that your band name We the Least comes from.
Yeah, so our Bible verse is John 3:30. He must become greater, I must become less.
Yeah, and that totally makes sense. Let's see. Amy is checking in saying, We the Least sang at my daughter Ashley's wedding. And she said as soon as they started singing, everyone was hypnotized by the beauty that came out of their mouths. And that's not necessarily a good thing, because at the wedding, you're supposed to be hypnotized by the bride. And here they get, and and kind of steal the limelight, but you guys just can't help it, can you? You just can't help it.
Spotlight. My bad.
She says they give a positive message that the world needs right now, and also they're not afraid to have fun. So you guys have endured as a band through COVID, which is like the worst thing ever. You're having a little fun with it, though, with a song that you have called Mask Off. Now tell us, what is this?
Yeah, so Mask Off is a song, and it kind of goes with the whole aspect of dating and how that's just kind of tricky to do while you're wearing masks, because you can't read the other person's face. Like, they could be frowning behind that mask. They could be making faces at you, and it's just hard to connect with people, so we kind of had fun with this.
Beautiful. Let's hear it.
You could be frowning and I wouldn't even know. You seemed anxious when you hung up the phone. Are you angry at life? Are you lonely and tired? Either way, it don't show. These days, just talking is weird. Keep your space, block your face when you're near. Everyone's got an opinion, so let me make mine really clear. You can take your mask off, baby. You know you're safe around me. I'm tired of trying to read those eyes. You can take your mask off, baby. Distance can get lonely. Come on, we'll break the rules tonight. You know I haven't seen those pretty little lips in a while, and I keep on forgetting the way that you smile. So you can take that mask off, your mask off, that mask off, your mask off. Take the mask off, your mask off, baby. Whoa, take that mask off, baby.
The least favorite song of their parents.
Yes.
We the Least. We'll hear one more time for you guys before 9 o'clock, and then we're going to go live on Facebook after 9 o'clock. So even though we're taking the show off the air, if you want to check them out, they'll be on the WBGL Morning Show Facebook page a little after 9 o'clock Central this morning. It's okay. You guys can cheer for yourselves. We the Least is in the studio.
I love them.
The disco ball goes when the really cool people come in, and so that's the way that goes. So they've been kind of our in-studio guests this morning. They're from right here in the WBGL listing area. They were requested by a listener that said, hey, check this out. So if you want to get to know them a little bit more, you can text the word LEAST to 866-917-9245. As we're going to go live on Facebook here in about 5 minutes, so just go to the WBGL Morning Show Facebook page for a little after show there, where you can see them on video and get to know them a little bit better. Would you leave us with something fun? Do you have? I mean, you guys do a lot of fun stuff. What do you got to say goodbye today?
I think we got one.
All right,
Here we go.
here it comes.
Do 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 There's a little song I wrote. You might want to sing it note for note.